Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for joining us. We're finally back out at the range. We've been so busy. Sorry for the delay in videos. We've been trying to get some new products. We got some new announcements coming out for you. So if you're watching this video, please like and subscribe. Next week's video is one you're not going to want to miss. We have a limited edition holster coming out, so definitely check that out. But today we have the Canik Prime Radian. This is a super hype pistol that's been, announced since SHOT Show, and then it was supposed to be out in I think like May, and it's kind of got pushed back. They're just now hitting the market. We bought this gun with our own money. Canik doesn't send us this. We have to have all these pistols for our holster manufacturing. I actually was able to get this one at Range USA. They had their shipment come in. I went and paid full price for it just like everybody else. So this isn't a biased review. This isn't anything like that. I'm going to compare the Canik Prime Radian to the original Canik Prime. If you've watched our videos before, I put a link up above. Those of you who watch videos, you know I like the Canik Prime. Like I said, I'll put the link above. It's a great pistol. I mean, this is mine right here. It's got the Hollison EPS carry on it. I've shot a lot of rounds through it. I'm a big fan of it. It's one of the pistols I shoot the most. But this Canik Prime Radian has some new additions to it that kind of make it look cool, but does it really perform different? So we've spent all morning here shooting both these pistols. I shot the Canik Prime as well as the Radian. We shot roughly 150 rounds through the Prime Radian. So this isn't a long-term review. This isn't anything like that. We shot 150 rounds through this pistol this morning without a flaw at all. So that's a good start. We shot different ammo. You can see what we've shot here. That's the different ammo we've shot. Fiocchi 124 grain, Blazer 115, full metal jacket. I've not shot any defensive ammo through it, but it's fed all that perfect, just like the Canik Prime. Canik's one of those things, every Canik I've ever had, including the original MC9, I've had nothing but great luck with. I've never had a hiccup. Some people have had some hiccups, but overall, mine have all been great. So let's go over the short differences between this. So if you're familiar with the Canik Prime at all, the Canik Prime Radian is the same, more or less, pistol with some upgraded features to it. If you're not familiar with Ramjet, Ramjet does a lot of compensated barrels and stuff for Glocks. That's really how they got started. So Canik and them paired together to make this Canik Prime. So the first thing you'll notice is you hold it back, the barrel is completely different. You can see how that's a spiral barrel with a true Ramjet comp on the end of it, compared to the regular Canik Prime just has a ported barrel. So it's a whole different setup. This is non-threaded. It's actually part of the barrel. So that's cool. It's got the adjustment nut right there, but it's self-adjusting, so you never have to worry about anything like that. The slides and everything are the same. So it really comes down to the barrel. This one, you can see the sights. It has the exact same sights on it. I don't know if that's a different model thing, if they have different variants of this or not, because I read somewhere that it said the Canik Prime had, or Prime Radian had different sights on it, but these are the exact same, and it may just be the models I've got of these two. So like I said, the Radian Ramjet, if you were to buy this and add it to a Glock pistol or this pistol or anything, this setup is about $500. So if you look at price difference, I got this one on sale through Range USA is just over $800 on sale. You can buy the regular Prime for about $550. So it's about $250 difference. Street price is what I've been seeing going for. But if you're gonna add this Radian Ramjet to this pistol, it'd cost you $500. So when you talk about $250 difference, whether it matters to you or not, it's a good value if you're a guy that's gonna add this type of stuff to it. Onto the back of it, on the grip there, you can see that's an aluminum back grip compared to the polymer on that. And you can see it kind of changes the grip angle of it. You can see on this aluminum one, it's textured more, which I like. It gets a big bite in your hand, but it gives it a little different grip angle, which I think makes it feel a little bit better in my hand. It's just a little bit more natural. However, if you're not a fan of that, it does come with the polymer back grip that's on this pistol in the box as well. The next big thing you'll notice, if you look at the magwells between these two, the Canik Prime Radian magwell is way bigger, and it's aluminum. It's their add-on magwell. So I'm a fan of magwells, but it depends on the purpose of your pistol. So the magwell in the Prime works well too, but you can see the difference. It's definitely wider on the Canik Prime Radian. So the one thing I like about it, when you're shooting this pistol, you can see when you grip it, it gives you a good lock-in right there. and it feels really good, makes reloading easy. Where I don't like this for a concealed carry pistol is that's the part that's hard to conceal. If you're thinking about concealing this as an inside the waistband holster, you can just look at the two difference right there and see how that's sticking out compared to how this one is way more flush to your body. The magwell is going to be hard to conceal for most people. So it really depends on what you're doing with this pistol, if that's a good thing or a bad thing. The triggers, everything's the same. Overall, the guns, I was really excited to shoot them, but I'm going to kind of give a spoiler alert here. I'm a huge fan of Canik, so don't take this any way other than just telling you the truth, non-bias. I think they shoot the same. The recoil, I'll put the recoil side by side on them. This barrel's cool. The Ramjet comp's cool. It's got a really cool look to it. I just think it's a cool looking gun. Like if you look at them together with the Ramjet on it, it's got that cool look to it. Performance wise, I did not see any difference between them. The only thing that I like better performance wise about the Canik Prime Radian is this aluminum backstrap there. It fits my hand a little bit better, and it gives you a good, you can see how my hand hits it. It changes the grip angle just enough, and those grooves kind of bite into your hand. You got a little bit better grip on it. But other than that, the performance of them are the exact same. So I'm a little bit disappointed in that, and that's no knock to Ramjet or Canik or anything like that. I think it just really shows how good their Canik Prime was to begin with, the versions that we're used to. So if you're looking at these two pistols and you want a cooler looking gun and don't have a Canik, and you're a guy that's gonna buy aftermarket parts to it anyways, and you like that type of stuff, like this comp and the different barrel and the different features to it, and don't mind the magwell, for $250 price difference, if you're buying them new, the Canik Prime Radian's a great deal because you're getting $500 worth of add-ons for $250. However, if I was just a guy, do not have a Canik Prime or have a Canik Prime and was like, should I upgrade to a Canik Prime Radian? I personally wouldn't. I'm gonna keep that pistol. I'm gonna keep the Canik Prime. It shoots just as good, just as flat. Like I said, not a knock towards Ramjet. It just shows how good the original Canik Prime was. So that's my opinion on it. That's kind of the first shots review. We're gonna have our holsters for them. They use all the same holsters, you can see. Our bottoms on our holsters, you can see, are tapered. So that's the Canik Prime Radian in one of our holsters. And then there's the Canik Prime. They fit the exact same holsters. So don't let any other holster companies tell you that they're different holsters and all that to try to sell you another holster. We'd love to earn your business on holsters. Check us out at muddyrivertactical.com. But we're also going to tell you the truth. We're not going to push you and tell you, oh, you need a certain holster for this Canik Prime Radian when you really don't. It fits the same holsters we already have. So on the website, if you just choose the Canik Prime, you're good to go. We do have the Canik Prime Radian listed under the drop-down menus just to avoid confusion. People that haven't watched this video and are looking, just so it answers their question of what fits what, but they're the exact same holsters. So that's where we're at on that. We finally got our hands on the Canik Prime Radian to verify the fit, all of that. Holsters are ready at muddyrivertactical.com. If you're a Canik fan and don't have a Prime at all, definitely check out the Prime series. Whichever way you go, you can't go wrong. The Canik Prime Radian has cool features, has that cool look, but it just doesn't perform much better, or better at all in my opinion, than the original Canik Prime. So if your budget allows, definitely get the Radian. It's a cool gun, but if your budget doesn't allow, don't feel like you're sacrificing or giving up something by getting the original Canik Prime. They shoot just as good, same features, all of that, so you're good to go. So that's all we got for today. Like I said, like and subscribe. We got a really cool video coming out next week that's going to focus on a product launch we got coming. It is going to be a limited run only. We haven't nailed down the exact numbers, but I think as of right now, the first run's only going to be 100 of these holsters. So like and subscribe. We're going to send an email out to our email list. They're going to get the first chances of them. We're going to run 100 of them and see how it goes. It may be a product that we offer all the time, but I wouldn't count on it. It's a product that is way more time consuming, I would say, in our employees than anything. It's got a real custom look to it. It's a high-end product that a lot of you have been asking for and looking for. So like and subscribe, check that out. If you're not on our email list, definitely get on our email list. It'll be hitting there. If you have any questions, shoot us an email, support@muddyrivertactical.com, or be watching the website for that release as well. We're pretty excited about it, and we think you guys will be too. So as always, we appreciate you guys joining us, and until next time, keep practicing and always be prepared.